Hi guys, welcome to Karen's Corner and another Creative Wednesday video, and look what I got in the mail today. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, actually not today, actually I have had this for 2 days and I just wanted to play with it, but I didn't have the time, so I didn't even open them. And as you can see, there's one missing. There are 12 different colors, and the, what was it called, the pressed amber, I think it was. Anyways, the yellow one is missing. They had to send it back because there was something wrong with it, so they were out, and they're gonna send it later on, which will mean in a month or so. But okay, first let me just open all of these because I haven't even opened them, and I'm so excited to start this. So not gonna bore you with opening all these, so I'll be right back. Okay, well, I've been watching a lot of videos lately about these, and I just didn't know where to start, so I'm just gonna try something. At one point I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna watch any more videos, I'm just gonna do it, and that doesn't mean that you have to stop watching this video. Okay guys, so I unpacked them all, and it looks awesome, and it's a shame that I'm missing the yellow one, but oh well, it'll get here in a few weeks or maybe a month or longer. But I'm gonna start playing with these ones. So I do have these Tim Holz vanilla tags, and I know this will work really well, but I'm going to try it on different paper. This is a bit shimmery paper. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a little light shimmer on it, so I think it's a coated paper. And I just thought I'd just start with this one. I have no idea how this works. Like I said, I've seen some videos about it, but I just thought I was just gonna try it. So I really love this color, and I really love this color, and I love this color. And this, I'm gonna go for the brighter colors. So I'm gonna start with cracked pistachio and then worn lipstick. And you have to be careful not to go over the pistachio, because then this will get, how do you say that, contaminated. You can get that off with a bit of a baby wipe or a cloth. You can wipe it clean again, but you have to do that because otherwise it will stay on there. And what else did I have? Spiced marmalade. Okay, so now I am so excited about the effect. I've heard everyone say oh and ah when they spritz water on here. When you just use your regular distress inks, it'll just get darker and you can see it react with the water, like turn into little drops. So that's awesome to see, but well, let's just see what happens. Oh wow. Okay, I can understand the reactions now. This is awesome. This looks awesome. I hope you can see this. I'm not sure, but they look like little pearls. Okay, that's fun to do. See? Now I'm just gonna plop this paper on here. I'm not sure if this is the best paper for this. You can't even see the... Yeah, I don't think this is the best paper for this, but I still want to try this, so I'm just gonna do this a bit. So the orange takes over. Okay, I'm gonna use one of Tim Holz's tags, and it's all orange now, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. First layer. Okay. Okay, so the orange is spiced marmalade is really oh, how you say that? If you use that, don't use too much, because it likes to take over, I guess. So I'm gonna dry this. It's the first layer, and what I saw people do is just add some water to that first layer, and it immediately starts to react. I like that. I think I could show you better when it's a bit darker. This is a very light color to show you, but you can see it react with the water. You get little droplets. Okay, now I really love this look. It's got this soft finish. It looks a bit like chalk. I really love that. And so, as I said, the spiced marmalade completely took over. So now I'm going to try to add some green, because I want some green in here. So I'm just only going to use the green. Do this again. Oh, nice. Maybe it was a bit too wet, I don't know. Ah, that's better. That's what I want. specks of green. See how that color stays green? How you say that? Wait, let me just dry it. So I'm also gonna do that. I hope it still works. Got enough on here. Just a little bit. Oh, I like it. No, wait, I needed this one. Okay. So I really love this soft look. You can just see a few specks of green through here. So I think I'm gonna use blue. It's a bit darker. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, blue. So I just want little specks. That's better. So not too much. Look at that color. It's, as Tim Holz says, really a vibrant color. You just don't have to push it down too hard. Just dab the paper on here. Look at that! That's amazing! Okay, I love that. I was too quick with dabbing on here. I just had to let it dry, but oh well. It would have stayed a bit more blue now. It just took the color off. But the fun thing with this is that if you use normal distress ink and you go back with another color, you can get mud if you just put on too much layers. But this one just dries and then it just puts another color on top of it. So you just layer it more, if you know what I mean. Okay, so now I want a bit of purple. Just a little bit. This is Wilted Violet. I really love it. So let's just do this again. So see, if you touch it too much, you get this large blob, which I kind of like because you can let it flow down a bit. So let me just put some water on it. It'll run down. That's nice as well. Let's do that with this one. Just go through it like this. Okay. Oh, why is this mud? This looks like mud. It might be the paper. Still, I love it. Okay, so I heard that you don't get mud as easily as with the normal distress inks. But of course you can get mud if you just blend it too much together. And that's what happened here. This paper, I think it's too smooth. It just runs all over and it won't really dry as well. And I think in here it just goes into the paper a bit. So it really dries, and when you put a new layer on there, it's just sitting on top of the other layer, and here it's gonna blend again. But I really do like the look of this. I really love this. Okay, so shall I put in another color? Why not? A bit of red. Fired brick. Now that's a really intense color, so I am going to do this. Because I really like that actually. Ooh, now that's nice. I want some. I like it. And let it dry again. Now when you dry it, you can also, I love doing this, flick some water in between. And you can see it react. I'm not sure if you can really see it as well. I love this. Now guys, I'm really curious what happens if I do this with normal distress ink. So I might try a tag with normal distress ink, but first I really want some blue over here. And a bit of vintage photo. So put this time I'm gonna make it real wet, and I'm going to use my brush. And here we go. Everything will be, well, they are used now. You can see that the box, everything gets under, I don't know how to say this. It doesn't just go on the card, it goes everywhere, this stuff. But, oh well, you can clean it. I really love this. Look at that. Kind of looks like a galaxy now, only with different colors. So, yeah, now you really have to clean everything. So, all my new Delusion Paints are, oh well. So I always have a piece of paper next to me that I used this before, so I'm just gonna put this on here. Wow, that's an awful color. But this is gonna be the first layer for another card, so I'm just gonna dry it. And while I dry it, I'm gonna spritz some water on here. See it react, the water, with the ink. Now that's oxidizing. Oh, I love that. You see this with the lighter colors as well, but it doesn't show on camera as well. So while I was drying it, I put some water on it and it started to oxidize, and you get these really nice blots. That has a distressed look. I love that. And I can dry it so it looks like this, but if you go over it with a cloth, it'll look totally different. You take off a bit of the pigment that are around the edges, so you don't see those anymore. Okay, so this was just excess paint. And look at it. You can make something nice with this. So this is just very cheap paper. Doesn't work really well with water. It gets all bubbly over here. So I better not put too much water on this paper. But this paper really works well with water, so I'm gonna dry these. So with this one you can see these are really dark. So if I dry these, they will stay a bit dark. But if I do this, again, this one I'm gonna let dry like that, and here I took the ink off, so it just looks like a little light speck. So this, of course it turns lighter, it gets this soft look, but it still's got a lot of pigment in here, and here I took it out with a piece of paper. So if I'm going to dry this one, I don't have the patience for that, so it's gonna be a light blot. But look at this looks amazing. So now I want to make something with it, and actually I want to do something with this. So I'm just gonna do something with that. Wasn't my plan, but now I'm not sure if you have to put lots of water on here or just a little bit. Have to find out. Ooh. See how this was a matte color, and now I just layer it. I dried it completely and I layer it with a, what was it called? Wilted violet. And you just really see that violet color. So that's what I really love about these inks. You can really layer the colors. Oh, why not? At a certain point you have to stop, of course. Actually, you can't go wrong with this. You just do something, just start adding and adding. But when you add too much, you get this, and I think that's just too much. So I am going to try to put some more spiced marmalade back in here. I have no idea how that works, but oh, this looks so great, guys. So I'm just gonna do that because I want it to be a bit more orange. So let's see how that dries on top of that dark spot. It's a bit more orange. Surprise. Okay, so that's better. I really love this. So let's just try one with normal inks. Which one did I use? The cracked pistachio, the worn lipstick. What did I use? Broken china? I'm not sure. Oh, spiced marmalade. Of course, marmalade took over. So I'm gonna try to get these. I'm gonna use this card, the vanilla cardstock. So let's just see if I have. I took some out. Worn lipstick. Worn lipstick. Yes, spiced marmalade. Worn lipstick. On that one. So let's try that again. But with normal distress ink. A bit of this. A bit of worn lipstick. Can't wait. Now here you see the drops react, and that looks really nice. I just put it down like this, I think. Ooh, pretty. And a bit more green. So I'll dry this one. Okay, so I'll dry it really well, and then I just go back in like I did the first time. Oops. And you can see it gets a bit more muddy. Muddy. But to be fair, the other did get a bit mud as well. So this is what I'm going for. Okay, to be fair, the orange took over a bit more, so I'm gonna put some more spiced marmalade on here. So, like this, okay. And what did I do next? I have no idea. I went in with a bit of this one, but I don't have this one in normal distress ink. I do have Citrus Preserves, but that's a bit darker. But oh well, let's try it. So I did this. Whoa. That's totally different. So now I put some water on it, and you see it doesn't react the same. Over here you can still see the layers. This color just blends with the layer beneath, and here it stays on the layer. And I love this, but I really love this. It's the same, but so totally different. If you know what I mean. So then I just flicked over some faded jeans. Okay, some drops of faded jeans. So you see that this turns a bit more, here I go again, a bit more green, because it just blends in with the other, wait, with the first layers. So I used almost the same colors. This is a bit darker. Over here it was a bit more violet. But you can see the difference. This one blends in, makes a bit dark, a bit matte. And these colors stay vibrant and they're soft, like pastels. So yeah, you can work the same with it, but they are really different. And I hope I've got a piece of paper left somewhere. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm gonna use this. These are my A to C cards, because I can show you what the difference is, and then I need a stamp. I must have a stamp. So I've got this cute little monster. So if I stamp this with, well, this is a good color, spiced marmalade with normal distress ink. And then you just spray it from a distance, just a little bit. You get this image, and it immediately starts to run, but it's kind of cute. So if I need a new piece of paper, you use a lot of these actually. If I used the spiced marmalade from the Oxide version. And just spritz a little bit water on it. So I hope you can see this. This image is just a bit more crisp than this one. And because this is a dye ink, if you put water on here, it just flows away. The image just flows away. Because if you make this wet again, it'll react again and it'll just float. And with this one, but I'm not sure if I have the right paper to show you, it will also start to float, but the dye ink will start to float and the pigment will stay on. So I'm not sure if I can show you because this is really not the right paper for that. So here you can see it just starting to fade. And here you can see that the image stays, but the dye ink is starting to run from underneath the pigment ink. So this is the difference. Not sure if that matters, but I think you can do nice things with this. So anyways, just to show you the difference a bit. What did I make? I've got so much over here now that I'm not sure. I made these two. So this is with normal distress ink and this is with the Oxide ink, and I really, really love it. So now I want to make something with this, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a very long video. So I don't think I'm going to show you everything I do. Maybe I might just fast forward it. So let me just put everything aside. And well, figure out what I'm going to do with this. Okay, so guys, I'm going to try and stamp this one on here. Usually I use the Misty tool. I don't buy my stamps on wood anymore because I just can't stamp as well, but oh well, here it goes. It's okay. And then I want this text, this sentiment. Oh, it doesn't fit. Sometimes I pretend to be normal, but then it gets boring, so I go back to being me. I really love this one. So, now I want to put something around the edges. And I think I'm gonna use fired brick. So you can also use these as normal inks, although they have this chalky finish. But remember, if you put water on here, it'll react again. So you have to put a finish over it. How you say that? Oh, I really love this look. I love the fact that these are actually the same inks, but so totally different. I really love this, how you say, the chalky look. So I'm gonna leave that like that. I'm not gonna use water on that. And I like something like with a little crackle. Crackle? I think I'm gonna try this one. I'm just gonna stamp with it. Well, you don't see that. It's just not dark enough. I needed a darker color for that. So I can go back in with my normal distress ink because that's darker. So where's my fired brick? Let's just see what that does. That's a bit darker, yeah. Okay, so my battery is flashing. I think the other battery is empty as well. Because now I want to go in. I'm just gonna go on until it stops. I want to go in with my Delusion Paints and see what that does. That's really nice. So, that's not nice. No. Why? Why do those things happen? Oh well. Look how great that looks. Why did a big blot come out? Okay. I just faded it into the background. No worries. I meant to do that. So I'm gonna put a bit over here. Put a bit over here. Oh, that's what I like. When things go wrong, just act as if it's normal. So what I can do is make it a bit more black, but I need to take off my glasses, so I'm gonna do that later on. Okay, so I took out some stuff over here. I do have these really nice fibers that are really fibery, how do you say that? But I can't find that. That's somewhere in the attic. But I do have these little cute wool. How do you say that? Knotje wol. Little balls of wool. And I'm just gonna put some colors together. I have no idea. I'm just gonna do this. Hope I'm gonna get this through here, because it's a bit much. So this was not exactly what I was going for, but I kind of like it actually. So I'm just gonna cut it off over here. Now there are all kinds of beads everywhere. Well, that's not bad. And I thought I might put a little piece of this. Wait a minute. I've got these stickers that look like lace. Should I put a bit over here? Just gonna cut off a little piece. I'm not sure if I really like. Oh, you don't see it. I thought you would see the plastic too much, but that's okay. And a bit over here. Well, this thing is just stupid. Okay. And then I have this left. I'm just gonna stick it in her hair. A little pin. Okay, well, I kind of like it now. It's a bit weird, and I really love this background, guys. It's really nice to do. So guys, I hope you liked this video, because it was not really me explaining how it all really works. I'm not that good with my English to really explain what's going on when you use this stuff. I just do something and see what happens. So I hope you still liked it. I'm gonna use this more, and you'll just see what happens instead of me really explaining it. But I think you can't really go wrong with this stuff, because even this tag, which turned out to be mud that I use with normal distress ink, if I go over it with these oxide inks, I'm sure it's going to be nice. So you really can't go wrong with this. So, well, I hope you liked the video. I hope you're going to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, of course, just hit the subscribe button and let me know what you think of this new distress ink, because I really love these oxide inks. And when you put the water on it, the wow effect is really awesome. So, well, that was it for this video. All that's left to say is groetjes from Holland. Bye.